Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's See What Happens. I am the world's address, and I'm sorry that I've been gone for so long. Between my kids being out of school due to current events, and a few other personal things, it's been easier for me to stream than it has been to record. I prefer to make progress on things when I record, and with streaming it's easy to just sort of putz around for 3 or 4 hours and stream of consciousness ramble, which I am amazing at. But I've just not been in the headspace for recording, and that has changed. I found a game that I thoroughly enjoy, and I think it'll be great for recording. Now, my Factorio series will be making a comeback. I've got a renewed sense of vigor towards it, so look out for more videos of that soon. But today we are playing Remnant from the Ashes. Now, they just had a DLC. Today is the 29th of April, 2020. Depending on when you're listening to this, that might be important. They had a DLC drop yesterday, so I snatched that up and decided to go ahead and give this game a go. I'd had it from a bundle that I got for a while back, and then had never actually played. That's a lot of what my games are. So we're going to create a new character. I played a little bit. I played this guy for about 2 hours. Had a lot of fun. Close to 3. Had a ton of fun. I want to start over from scratch. Do it fresh. Do it right. So we're going to create a character.
I wonder what this is.
Oh, he's fun. Let's listen to their voices.
What's this doing here?
Let's, hold on. Let's cancel that very, very quickly and go into some audio settings. No, backwards. Nope, that's, you know what, that's going to be fine. We will up this just a smidge. Now, I'm going to currently be playing this. Yeah, that's fine. Back. Alright, I'm going to be playing this single player for now. If you're interested in playing with me, you can let me know, and we'll see. So let's create a new guy.
What is this doing here?
Let's go all the way to head 1. That's a very young guy. He's a little bit older. No. I'm gonna get somebody that looks a little bit like me. Well, he's not gonna look like me. He's gonna look like a older me, I guess. I do like the red hair. I don't have red hair, but I like it. Ooh, I like those steely gray eyes. Nope. No. That's close to... You know what? This is pretty close to what my hair does. So we're going to go with that. With skin tone, we're going to go just a smidge darker. Yeah. I like that. That's good. We are going to go with a beard. We're going to go with a red beard, I think. Do I want red, or do I want, like, this sort of auburn? Absolutely not. That's what it's going towards, but... No, we'll keep it with the red. I like the red. Now, let's go back to 1 for the scars. See one, maybe 1 is nothing. Got a little eye scar there. Got a good rake across through the middle there. A light eye scar that looks like it goes all the way down. Someone sliced that dude up. I like the claw rake across the eyes. That one's fun. This one looks intense. Just right in through there. That's pretty messed up. I enjoy... You know what? I really like this. This looks good. Alright, we're not going to skip the tutorial. We're going to do that. It's going to do a standard mode, because there is, like, hardcore, and I don't want to do that. For difficulty... Holy crap, there's 4 difficulties? We're just going to do normal and kind of learn. I only played for 2 hours, so I don't really have all of the... everything down yet, but here we go. We're gonna play with him. He looks like he could be fun. And like I said, I do have the DLC. So we'll get there eventually. Alright. Harsgard was the first to speak with the dragon. He didn't tell us, though, until it was too late.
What can we do when our last hope fails?
It's a good question.
That you must discover. Our last hope sailed this sea before you, in search of an end to the beasts that have hunted us for generations. An end was found, or so we thought. When the dragon rose into the sky like a phoenix, blazing in flames of agony. But our hero never came home. Only the storm, the beasts, the unshakable dread that something had twisted and turned. Your journey will not be easy. Storm swirls round the dragon's tower like a shroud. The dragon may be dead, but in its ashes, I fear something else has awoken. You will fight for every step. You must reach the tower, learn what became of our warrior, face what lurks within. When our last hope fails, another shall take its place. So long as we have breath.
Well, that was fun. All right. So here I am. And that's where I need to go. I'm pretty far away in terms of... Well, I'm very close, but also not so much. This session will be joinable after completing the tutorial. That's cool. Only by my friends, so there's that. Oh, it's like a tornado around the thing. I never actually looked back. So, this game, and I'm going to use a term that has started to lose meaning, and, you know, that's fine, but it's very Souls-like. In that you've got your attacking. It's very precision and dodge-based. That sort of thing. You know, like, that's what that's these days. It's got... Here we are. Consumables offer temporary aid. They can be found in the world or purchased from merchants. Consumables will automatically be equipped once picked up if there are no other consumables in the inventory. Lovely. It looks a little dark. Let's make it a little less dark, shall we? We're gonna bump the brightness up to just to 60, I think is fine. Is there a gamma or contrast or anything like that? Nope. That's a little bit better. But really, like, this is Souls-like in that it is precision combat. There is a healing item that you get that's got a limited quantity, much like the Estus flasks. And all in all, it just kind of feels like a Dark Souls. More like a Blood game with a combat. And so these are the root. They're made of wood, which is neat. This game's not new at all, by the way. This game came out last year, September, I want to say. So September 2019. And it's been on my radar for a while now. I just didn't realize I had it. So you've got a dodge. You've got a stamina bar. The difference is I can attack for forever. It's dodging and sprint that run down my stamina. Also, if you've got a Razer keyboard, it's chroma enabled, and when you get hit, it does really fun stuff to your keyboard. Absolutely not. So I have a little practice with the game, so I'm not going to be terrible until I get to the boss. I was not able to beat the first boss. Do anything with that?
Get it!
That was fun. Couldn't do anything against that. He yelled and it sucked. Try not to die in the tutorial.
Get it!
Yeah. There's also like a...
No!
So there's that. There's the normal combo, and then there is the charged version. It's basically the same thing, just slower, but deals a considerable amount of damage. Alright, so here we go. There we go. Cutscene time!
Hang on!
That guy was tough. I'll give him that. He was definitely tough. Those guys are hilarious little sea things. I mean, I'm doing a good job of holding my own. Forget about that. Bum, bum, bum.
Hang in there.
Hurry
You're gonna be okay.
We got...
And then I got saved. Frenzy dust.
You're awake. Hi there. Whoa, take it slow. You got hurt real bad. You don't want to start bleeding again, do you?
Where am I?
Ward 13. It's safe here. Maybe the only safe place there is. I'm Wallace. I wanted to see you. I asked the commander if I could.
How did I get here?
Oh, Commander Ford and Mr. Rigler found you outside. They brought you here. But they said Mark wasn't coming back.
I'm sorry.
He's... was... Never mind. The commander said you should come see her when you woke up. She's in the room down the hall. She'll find a place for you. Everyone's got a place.
Alright.
I'll see you later.
Mark was Wallace's older brother. You find that out just from talking to people down in the thing. We're gonna roll all these boxes and get a bunch of stuff. Yeah. First things first and all. Take all the scrap. And that's fine, because we're gonna buy things with all of the scrap that we've got from them. Iron, though. Iron is what is useful. Iron is what's used to upgrade your weapons. And your armor. I like his jacket.
Well, look who's awake. You put up quite a fight outside our gates.
Who are you?
I'm Commander Ford. This is my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest. It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into Ward 13. We haven't seen a living soul on that shore for weeks. You will tell me why you were really out there, or we'll let the root have you.
I almost want to test her resolve, but I don't want to make the game any more difficult for myself, so I'm trying to get to that island tower across the water.
No one has been in that tower in a very long time, but you've got no chance of getting there in this storm.
Fair.
Truth is, the ward has been cut off. We had to block the gates after we dragged you in. The root are everywhere. But now that you're here, I have an idea. I'll tell you what. You want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first.
What can I do?
First, we need power. That storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate another way out of here.
Another way out?
It's not a door, exactly. And it may not even work. The reactor is on the lower basement level. There's a stairwell that leads down to it. Get it running, then come back here.
Sure. Seems easy enough.
Nothing around here is easy. Watch your back. We already lost a man down there a few days ago. I suspect the root have found a way in. Go check in with Riggs about your blade. I don't imagine your fists will do much against the root.
Hey, you don't know that.
You do this for us, and I'll make sure you get out of here.
Alright, sounds good. Give me just a second. I'm noticing something with my mixer here. Hold on just a moment. There we go. I need to... Yeah, that's correct. Okay. It just looks like there's some bleed over from the audio into my mic. That's not cool, but we should be okay. Whatever. Right, this is what my inventory looks like. If I push R, I can actually see everything. So I've got my resistances, my armor, my offense, which I have nothing, miscellaneous, health regen per second, healing effectiveness, movement speed, blah, 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 blah. In inventory, you can see that I have some iron. That'll be great. Traits. These are my leveling up. That's basically how this works. So you level up. These would be skill, where you put your skill points or trait points in this game. Each point you know, goes to the next level and all of that. Here we have the map. It's not the best map in the world. It's fine. And then options, which I don't need to do. Ooh, kick. That's fun. So if I go down here, I can talk to this guy about my weapon. Hi there.
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to Ward 13.
Yeah, well, I feel
I did what I could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though. Name's Wriggler. Most everyone calls me Riggs. Well, your sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid. The blade was shattered when we found you. Mostly scrap metal at this point. I think I remember Ace mentioned she found a few weapons out in the city. Maybe she'll help you out. Last I heard, Ace went down to check out the reactor. Good luck down there.
Thanks, buddy. I will go check out the reactor. I could talk to her.
Keep walking, stranger.
Yeah, so you can't talk to her until you actually help them out with the reactor. Boxes! You can't see me. Just hear me. Snagging up all this stuff. Any in here? No.
Oh, traveler.
Hi. Just give me a minute. I'll be there in a minute. I just need to get all this stuff. I need to take all your delicious belongings. I think that's about it. I want that. That outfit looks awesome. That outfit also looks very cool. These are actually part of the 3 classes that you can get, that you can start with. They're the starting outfit. The problem is the outfit that I want it because it looks cool, but it doesn't jive with the class that I kind of want to be. So, such is life. We'll talk to that guy in a bit. We're gonna go down. Here we are. Control. That's the level we're on. The reactor. Ward 13. And research. So we're gonna go down 1 level. We're gonna hit up the reactor. We're gonna talk to Ace, and we're gonna get our weapons.
Where are you? I swear. Don't try scaring me out. What? Where the hell did you come from? You nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you? Name's Ace. Ace Cotterill? You?
I'm looking
Is
for
that right? Well, you found it. Starting that relic could mean trouble, though. So, you ever start a reactor?
How hard could it be?
So you figured you'd just come down here and wing it? Lucky for you, it's just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. With the 2 of us, though, maybe we got a chance. Okay, so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way. You probably need a weapon, huh? Let's see if I can find you something.
And here we go. Class. So, you can be the hunter. The hunter specializes in long-range, precision-based combat. Armed with an ultra-precise hunting rifle, sturdy repeater pistol, and versatile scrap sword. The hunter excels at taking out targets before they get close. Their mod, Hunter's Mark, marks enemies, allowing the hunter and their teammates to see targets through walls. It also increases critical hit chance against marked targets. The Scrapper specializes in close-ranged combat. Armed with a devastating shotgun, sturdy repeater pistol, and massive scrap hammer. The The Scrapper is at their best when going toe-to-toe with their enemy. Their mod, Hotshot, imbues their ammunition with fire, giving it a chance to set enemies aflame. That one's pretty cool. The class that I'm going to go with, though, is the Ex-Cultist. The Ex-Cultist specializes in mid-ranged combat and support. Armed with the powerful Coach Gun, a two-shot shotgun, sturdy repeater pistol, and deadly scrap hatchet, the Ex-Cultist controls the mid-range with excellent burst damage. Their mod, Menders Aura, casts an area effect heal that gradually restores health for all teammates. And that's why I'm going with the Ex-Cultist. If I'm going to be playing this, for the most part, solo, having an extra heal is the way to go.
There. That should improve our odds. Get up there and start the reactor.
Alright, will do. We're going to look at traits, though. So, obviously, Vigor is one of the first things we're going to put points into. And we're going to get a fourth trait very, very soon. So, the way combat in this game works...
Get up there and start the reactor.
When you're aiming down the sights. Otherwise, you do it melee. But the second you start aiming, you can do that, which means that you can kind of flow fairly seamlessly between ranged combat and melee combat. Reloading doesn't take too long, which is good. Not even with the shotgun. All in all, it's a pretty quick reload. Gonna go ahead and just grab all this stuff. Get all the scrap that we can. And I'm pretty sure that was it. Press spacebar to continue. We're going to initialize the reactor. The fault systems, the fault logs aren't, they don't tell you much of anything. Stuff broken, they don't know how. So they're going to be coming anywhere they can. The ability to shoot is paramount to this game.
Stay down!
We're gonna go help her real quick. We're gonna loot as we go.
Crap! Stay down!
Go. I'm gonna turn off the tutorial messages as well as soon as this fight starts. I'm gonna do that beforehand. Got me. I really like the scrap axe. And honestly, it doesn't matter which class you have, right? You can buy all of the stuff. You want to be an ex-cultist with the long range rifle? Yeah, you got me. By all means, go for it.
Stay down! How's that, you bastard?
Yay! They got Ace going all night.
I gotcha.
fast, too. Hey, don't feel bad. We're live and the power's back on. I'd call that a win. You best go check in with Ford. Come visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll make sure to give you the need some help out there discount.
I will shoot you. I did quite a bit all on my own, thank you very much. Alright, anyway, let's make sure that we got all of the loot. Ace is very cocky. You're very slow walking as well. Nope, doesn't look like it. All the loot shines with like a little pinpoint coming up. So, it's very difficult to miss things.
Sure is good to have some light around here.
Yep. I like his leg. It's very...
You're risking a lot for folks you don't know, stranger.
Well, my mission's more important than the risks.
Yes. You're trying to get yourself to that little island, yeah? Word moves fast, and there ain't many words left around here. Listen, friend, I know you don't know me from a can of paint, but I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You're gonna save the world, ain't you?
I'm gonna try.
That's the spirit. Here, I want you to have this. Not many people can keep the spirits out there in the world. An old friend told me this little bauble could keep even death at bay. At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me. Ace has got her own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures. With that stone there, free of charge. Take good care of it.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, one more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford, she knows more about that island that's on. Ask her about the founder of Ward 13. She'll get you on your path. Good to see a new face around here.
The Dragon Heart can be used to replenish lost health. There are a limited number of uses before its power is depleted. Dragon Heart charges are replenished after resting at a checkpoint or dying. The Dragon Heart is the Estus Flask of this game. So here's Ace, and then we've got... Oh, he hasn't come in yet. The guy that's in that stall is kind of my favorite character so far. You'll find out why soon enough. We're gonna head back. Oh, great. Boxes! Getting a jump start on the scrap. I've already got 459 scrap. That's definitely the way to go. I'll run around down there, bust up all those boxes as well. So we're gonna go return to Commander Ford. She's right there. Do you have any boxes I can break? Got any more? Oh, right, I mentioned before, so there's a directional dodge, but there's also what they've called a neutral dodge, which you'll notice is a little bit faster. The animation is quicker, the recovery time is much faster, and you can chain it until you run out of stamina. So that will be very, very useful. I need to get better at using it. I really... Whoa. Is that your weapon? Does she use this sword? I didn't notice it before. Damn, that's a, that's not even a sword. I don't even think it's sharp. It might be sharp on that end. Because the other end is just like a... What's that? 3/4 inch thick steel plate?
Glad to see you got the reactor running.
I'm full of miracles.
And I see Reggie gave you the Dragon Heart. He wouldn't part with an artifact that powerful without a good reason.
He thinks I've got a... Oh, he mentioned the fountain.
I suppose his notes would be useful to you. Very well. Reggie may play the old fool, but his judgment is rarely off the mark. You've proven yourself reliable, stranger. I'm willing to help you get on your way.
Yeah, I'll take what help I
I
can
doubt
get.
you'll last long out there without help. Go see Riggs and McCabe downstairs. They'll fit you with better gear. Come see me afterwards.
Alright. Let's go to Riggs. He's going to upgrade my stuff. Let's see, he's going to give me a couple of points for my sword. And then this will be my armor that he's going to give me as well. Pretty stoked about that. I walk up
Hey,
on him
friend.
and I hit him.
Thanks for getting the power back on. Ford mentioned we should help you get sorted for the city, as a thanks for getting us out of a bind. Maybe we can put your old blade to good use after all. Let me look.
Alright, so, Riggs can upgrade your guns and armor with materials found in the world or by defeating enemies. Upgrading your guns and armor is essential to keeping up with increasingly difficult enemies in the game. Now, I don't want to upgrade any of these at present. But, especially not weapons or armor, really. But, alright, let's do the hatchet. Yeah. And then that's enough.
All right, hey now, that's better. Oh, and take this. It's not the strongest stuff, but more protection than what you got. Ah, there you go. A bit sturdier. Every little bit counts out there.
It's a good look. I really, really like it. Can you even spare
It's true.
supplies?
We don't have much, but you did right by us. Best we do right by you. If you need any weapon upgrades in the future, come see me. McCabe over there will help you out with the augments for your gear. But stick to business talk. You know, she's not much for chat beyond her work.
Alright. Riggs. Or, McCabe, rather.
So you're the stray Ford was talking about.
What did Ford say?
Said we should get you equipped for the city. Doesn't make sense to me, giving away good parts for nothing. Apparently taking out a few root is enough for our commander, though. Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in, and we're having words. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in my ass. I'm not some scrap peddler, got it? I don't upgrade trash.
You always
It's the apocalypse. I can be as grumpy as I damn well please.
Which is a fair
See
point.
what we're dealing with here. This'll help keep you on your feet, along with anyone else fool enough to join you. That's all you get for now. Get me more components and I'll make more. For a fee. Now get out of here. I'm tired of your yapping jaw. Yeah.
So, weapon mods are used to augment the power of your ranged weapons. When equipped, a weapon generates mod power by inflicting damage on enemy targets. When the power meter is full, press F to activate the weapon mod. Some weapon mods activate immediately. Others activate on an alternate fire mode for the weapon, allowing you to shoot powerful projectiles with devastating effects. The scrapper that has the fire mod for the bullets is an example of that second one. The Menders Aura, which is what I've got on the ex-cultist, is a example of the former. Weapon mods can be equipped by going into the inventory screen, selecting a ranged weapon, and hitting X to equip a weapon mod to that weapon. Which I believe we are going to do. Not that. Oh no, it's already on. So C opens it up. Menders Aura creates a 23-meter healing pool that regenerates 10 health per second for 10 seconds. So 100 health if you stay inside of it. Which is handy because I've got a little bit over 100 health. So I'll be using the repeater pistol, using it on the repeater pistol until I get a better gun. and I know where a better gun is. So we're going to do that pretty quickly. We're going to do a couple of things in rapid succession to finish out this. And with these, I'm going to do about an hour or so per episode.
Good to see you more equipped. Riggs and McCabe do good work. I hope this will be enough to get you on your way. We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He said we should only use it when there's no other choice. Well, we are out of choices. Considering you stuck your neck out for us, it seems fitting you do the honors. Take it. There's a terminal downstairs in the main room. Use the key there. With any luck, we can get the thing running.
Yeah.
Don't thank me just yet.
So, that's the thing that we're going to get running. It's going to be fun. It actually looks really cool once it's up and going. Oop, not there. My bad. Oh, right. Before I do all of that, let's run around down here for a second and see boxes, or scrap. Honestly, I could just shoot everything. Nope.
So glad we're not in the building. Ace is like a ghost. She comes and goes and doesn't seem to get into any trouble.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Thank you for restoring our power, stranger.
Yep.
You've helped more than you know.
Yeah, not a problem. Can't go out that way. That's the way they... More than likely, that's the way they dragged me in. So that door is completely off limits. There's no way through it. I was just looking to see if there's a way to, like, get up in there. I don't think there is. Alright, whatever. Let's do this. Keep moving along. Where's it? There it is. You double click on the thing. He puts the key in. Ward 13 Command and Control Access Terminal. Let's initialize it. I'll come back and read the data logs at some point.
I read about it, but I never saw it working. This red eye might be our only door to the outside world now. You want to get out of here? This is your shot.
Alright. You mentioned the founder?
My grandfather was the commander before me. They called him the founder of Ward 13. He brought everyone to Ward 13 when the Root first attacked. He was determined to learn where the Root came from. He spent so much time out there, searching. And one day, he didn't come back. I never knew what happened to him.
Do you think he's still alive?
He knew the outside world better than anyone here. It's easier to think he's dead. There's a room just outside the ward. All his notes, any hint of where he went, it's there. If you want to reach the atoll, he may be the last one who knew how to get there. Listen, I know this has all been a bit rough for you. Been rough for everyone. But you came through for us. For that, I'm grateful.
Alright.
You're welcome back anytime. Good luck.
Thanks. So, no load. Living potential, a formless seething mass from which all things were made in the small hours of the worlds. My session is now joinable. Not that it matters. Not going to do anything with people in the beginning anyway. So, let's activate this red crystal and get started on grabbing a few things that we're going to need. Not spacebar E. I do that. So, survival mode was recently added. Now, I could go into world settings. Campaign is what I'm doing, right? The storm approaches, the root grows stronger, find the way to the atoll, and destroy their source before humanity's last remnants is wiped out forever, and that would suck. Adventure mode. Are you looking to kill a particular boss or complete a certain quest? Adventure mode allows you to generate a shorter experience focused on a single world. Adventure mode does not reset story campaign progress. And then there's survival mode, which is like a horde mode. An endless experience with streamlined progression and ramping difficulty curve based on time. A combination of speed and exploration are key to your survival. Boss experience recommended. Survival mode has no effect on campaign progress. So really, this is like a Risk of Rain mode. The longer you go, the harder it gets, and all of that. So I could re-roll the campaign. I don't know what that does, and I don't want to do it. So we're just going to hit back, and we're going to go with survival mode. Adventure mode is also now available. You may have one campaign and one adventure mode active at all times. Use world settings to switch back and forth. Blah, blah. So we're going to travel to the Founder's Hideout. Meant for old engines, but ain't no engines to run no more. Works just as well on people in a pinch. I mean, no. That's not how that works. Alright, whatever. So here we are, whole new place. This is the Founder's Hideout. We've got a few things that we're going to do. And we're going to do things pretty quickly to get it ready to go. So that next episode we'll be able to start some exploration with a little bit of story. Most important thing in here is the Ward 13 key card. And the oilskin tonic is also very important. That hole is important as well. But so the founder was studying the root. You can see they're made out of wood a lot easier when they're dead, and they don't disappear completely. So up here, decide one of the boxes to bust up, and hope that there's something in it. There's a journal, which we're not going to really bother with right now, but there's also a piece of iron and some armor. The Drifter's overcoat and trousers. And what we're going to do is change, because it's slightly better. Now it is heavy. We're about to be a little bit heavier than before. But as you can see, I also get this. This is the real reason to equip it. Is that with 2 pieces you get a minus 25% stamina cost. And regen is increased by 15. We are, however, mediumly encumbered. We roll marginally slower, but here's a fun fact. I could be heavy encumbered, and my directional roll would be different, much like Dark Souls. You do that, like, lazy fat roll, I believe is what they call it. But the neutral dodge is the same amount of frames, it's the same speed. Doesn't matter. Oh, hello. Pa, I'm dying, no two ways about it. Always thought the root would get me, or I'd live forever like you. But we can't all be heroes. You're the only person in the world who thinks he can stop the root, you know that? The rest of us are just trying to live our lives best we can. Me and Ellen have had to do it without you. I ain't gonna tell you to stop. Not again. Just don't think you're sacrificing for us. We've sacrificed enough. Always your daughter, Nadine. Now, there's been no mention of a Nadine so far from boy, there's a lot of little notes and stuff to read. There's a lot of story, and we're gonna go over that a little bit more in the next episode because we're gonna run back through here. We got what we wanted to get from this to begin with. We're not gonna go exploring quite yet because we need one more item. I'm trying to not have these go much longer than an hour. So resting at checkpoints replenishes ammo and dragon hearts at the cost of respawning all basic enemies to the world. In multiplayer, resting also respawns any fallen allies. All players must be using a checkpoint in order to rest. We're going to return to Ward 13. So, now, we're gonna do some stuff real quickly that it doesn't really tell you, the game doesn't tell you to do. Nothing tells you to go here. I found this stuff out myself just through exploring, but you go to basement 2, use the card. Oh, that's a much faster way to do things. Use the key card on the door. Get in. Best part about getting in here is the Tome of Knowledge. That's a trait point that I can spend right off the bat. We're not going to spend it yet. Because I want to say it's this room, and I was right, there's this tape recorder. And then we get a new trait, Elder Knowledge. When a character levels up, they receive a single trait point, which can be used to boost the level of any available trait. Traits are hidden throughout the game and tied to unlocking secrets or completing certain quests. Now we got Elder Knowledge. Elder Knowledge is an experience points boost. By the time you put 20 points in this, you'll get 35% more experience. So of course, we're leveling that up first. The more you level, the more trait points you get. So basically what we're going to do with the 4 that we have, and we'll get more, just not yet, is Elder Knowledge, then Vigor, because hit points are nice, and then Spirit, so that my mod, that healing circle, regens faster. But there we go. Got it. And then we're going to, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff in here that we should pick up. The oilskin tonic, bloodwort for quick healing. Bandages. Oh. Can I not get in there? Weird. We're looking for something specific. All of these computers have logs that you can learn some of the backstory of the game, and I promise we'll do that. But I'm looking for something. Oh, it's not down here. There's a fuse that I need. This is the benefit of having played this part of the game already, is that I know what I'm looking for, just not where. There it is. So now I have a fuse. The fuse is important. I will show you why. So you come back out. Oh, also, stamina doesn't go down in the base. And running, sprinting, like I'm doing right now, is toggle, not hold. So that's nice. Alright, so we put the fuse into here, throw the switch, come over here, key card, and not to so far, nothing attacks you in here. So if you come in here, you'll notice there's a hole in the wall, but there's a big spinning blade. Well, let's fix that, shall we? Come right back here. Pull the power. The blade is stopped. Ta-da! I thought I was going to have to, like, time something. That was going to be terrible. And in here, there's an ammo box, a master key, some frenzy dust, and I can't get in there yet. But that's another tome of knowledge. It would be nice to get in there. Now, I don't know if you have to put the power back on again. I also don't think you really need to do much else in here. There's some loot, ammo boxes. It fully re-ups your ammo, which is nice, but not the greatest of everything. So there was something in here. Now I imagine when the power's on, this is flashing, and there's another key and terminal, but it's not the same key that you had. It's not the master key. Oh yeah, that's right. Here we go. And another tome of knowledge. Ta-da! So we're gonna go ahead and immediately spend that also on elder knowledge. I'm gonna be putting points into that pretty hardcore. So there's one last thing to do. We go back upstairs. On the way through, we'll go ahead and flip that switch. May as well, right? The reactor's running. May as well give it something to do. So we come back up here. Into B2. And then go all the way down this corridor. So nothing attacks you in here. There are no bad guys in this part. This is still part of the hub world. What this will do, though, is give you backstory that the characters don't tell you. Come through this door, around the corner, up, and there's a door. And it's locked. But we've got the master key now. Ta-da! And in here is the most important part of why we did all of this. The submachine gun. And some more blood work. Not as important, but still, you know, a good thing. There's another hole in the roof, I thought. Oh well. So now, we switch the repeater pistol with the submachine gun. We change the mod to nothing. We equip the mod. There. And now I've got a submachine gun. Doesn't look like much now, but that's a lot of bullets that it can put out. Apparently, in terms of early game, it's one of the best weapons, and it's right here. Before you even go into the city to learn about any of the stuff, to fight really anything beyond what was down in the reactor, before you get going on any of the story, you can grab some better armor and a better weapon right off the bat, and it's a huge advantage. Ah, Whisper's here. Let's learn about Whisper, and then that'll be it. Hi, Whisper. Give him a minute. Yeah, I wish they'd called him Scribbles. That would have been better. I'm Whispers, new here. Got no speech. I'm good with threads. Make your armor nice. Bring glowing fragments. And what happened to your voice? Stabbed in the neck. Still alive. How long have you been here? few weeks. Left the gang, came here. Lady upstairs finally let me in. Why'd you leave? I'm getting old. Ain't no getting old out there. And then I'd like to see your wares. NPCs throughout the world and Ward 13 can be used to craft new items, weapon mods, boss weapons, armor, etc. Each crafting recipe has a number of required materials, plus scrap, which are required to craft them. Acquired crafting materials can be viewed in the Materials tab under the player inventory by pressing I. That gun looks badass. Holy cow, it's made of like the jaw of something. That's neat. So yeah, you can make survivor stuff, ritualist stuff, roughneck stuff, and widowmaker stuff, and then some really interesting things, because these are these are just better versions. These three, the ritualist, the roughneck, and the widowmaker, are all just better versions of the three class starters. It's obvious. Then you've got like the bloodletter. That's a very cool looking mask. I don't know what any of it does. I also don't care. It looks real cool. The brigand outfit, which is what he's wearing. The Chaos Skull. Damn, that takes a lot of glowing fragments. I've gotten 0. The Corrupted Hood and Cage Skin and Tassets. The Crusader set. I like that. That one looks really cool. The Harbinger set. Oh, that's very neat. The Headhunter set. I like that one as well. That's made of bits and pieces. The Mystic set. Boy, there are a lot. Sentinel set, Shadow set. The Vagrant. That's just a welding mask. That's an old school metal welding mask. The Vanguard. Yeah, that's neat. He only does armor, which means there's got to be somebody that does weapons. Maybe they'll be in this stall. That's my guess, is that that stall becomes... There's no way it, like, gives me more, does it? That would be amazing. Somebody, I imagine, shows up. Oh my gosh, you can just do that for forever. Fantastic. Shows up there, and you can eventually, you know, get some more... Get somebody to craft weapons. Totally worth it. Alright, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry that I have not posted it in a while, but I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling better. Things aren't nearly as stressful as they were. So, my head's back in the game. So, I will be uploading much more frequently. So, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you taking time out of your busy day to drop in and see what I'm doing. If you like this game, let me know in the comments down below. If you've got any tips or tricks for this game, let me know in the comments down below. If you have stumbled across this video and aren't subscribed, go for it. Do that. That'd be cool. But, yep, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much. And as always, I'm the World's Address. I'll see you all next time. Bye.